Is educating and improving children's physical literacy in schools and communal sports club a solution to physical inactivity in our country? Physical activity contributes to well-being and is essential for individuals' good health. The disease that physical activity has a potential to prevent highlights the dangers of inactivity, especially in children. All these diseases could be prevented by physical activity and would save the NHS millions of pounds. In 2008, the World Health Organization revealed that 1.4 billion adults were overweight and more than half a billion of these were obese. The result of this is that 2.8 million people would die each year from being overweight or obese. From the information revealed by the World Health Organization, we also know there is a huge problem in the young generation, with 42 million preschool children overweight in 2013. This is a big problem, and it may be due to the fact that this generation of adults are not physically literate. Therefore, the next generation aren't physically literate either. A report by Design2Move.org stated that between 1965 to 2009, there was a decline of 32% in physical activity in the US, and this is thought the percentage will increase a further 14% by 2030. The UK was not far behind, with a decline between 1961 to 2005 being 20%, and is predicted to increase a further 15% by 2030. The prediction is frightening, and this is why something needs to be done. Welsh Health Survey revealed that 31% of adults are active 5 or more days a week, whereas 34% of Welsh population do no physical activity at all in a week. This figure is huge, knowing that the majority of the population do no physical activity rather than some physical activity in a day. In Wales, 58% of the population is considered overweight and 22% are obese, making Wales the worst in Britain. Low levels of physical activity in Wales, along with unhealthy eating patterns, are leading to increase in obesity. Males were more physically active across every age group. Child inactivity levels are at an all-time low. Statistics from 2014 showing 1 in 10 children starting school were obese. Also, 1 in 4 to 5-year-olds are classed as overweight. These figures are very high, and 82.5% of these overweight 4 to 5-year-olds are predicted to stay overweight as they get older. This needs to change. By looking at these statistics, there is an obvious fundamental issue regarding child and adolescent inactivity in Wales. As well as educating children on maintaining a healthy diet, we see the need for children to have a better understanding of physical literacy. Physical inactivity in children and adults creates a dangerous repetitive cycle. If this cycle is not broken, then the scale of physical inactivity and obesity will increase further, creating more and more problems. Inactive children grow to be inactive adults, and these adults raise inactive children. Professor Margaret Whitehead defines physical literacy as motivation, confidence, physical competence, understanding and knowledge to maintain physical activity at an individually appropriate level throughout life. For children to get physically active, they need to feel confident. The confidence stems for having learning motivated skills and sport skills as a child, which is physical literacy. Just learning the alphabet is necessary to read. The development of movement and sport skills is critical for the children to feel good and get highly motivated about physical activity. Physical literacy supports lifelong participation and performance to the best of the individual's ability. Autonomy is important as it allows the child to feel like they want to partake in the physical activity, and it's their choice, not because they think they're forced to do. Belonging means that the child increases intrinsic motivation, and the sense of belonging lets the child feel safe and happy to participate in new activities. Having competence means the child feels able to complete the activity in question with confidence and overcome bad experiences. By targeting the key concepts of physical literacy through the education system in Wales and going further than teaching physical education only, children's inactivity in Wales has the potential to decrease. So, is educating and improving children's physical literacy in schools and communal sports clubs a solution to physical inactivity in Wales? My answer: by increasing child's motivation, increasing their confidence to partake, increasing their competence whilst partaking, and allowing them to acquire better knowledge and understanding of physical activity, to likelihood is that children in Wales will be much more likely to be physically active. By targeting the key concepts of physical literacy through education and communal sports club, the physical activity will continue into adolescence and adulthood, leaving healthier and happier children in Wales for generations to come. Thanks for listening.